Hi, I'm Steve Thompson, president and third-generation manufacturer of Emery Thompson batch freezers. I hope you got to see our groundbreaking video from a couple of weeks ago in which I made the world's first sugar-free Italian ice that didn't have any harsh chemicals in it. Let me give you a quick background. Italian ice consists of sugar, water, and fresh lemon juice, or Oreo cookies, or cherries, or anything you want to make. It's a fantastic product. You can make a 3-gallon tub for about $9 using all fresh products. And you'll probably net about $190 in sales from it, sometimes even higher. The big problem, though, was always that you couldn't make it sugar-free. I've tried over the years doing different things. I've used agave, which is a lower sugar on the glycemic scale. You can't use Splenda or Truvia or any of those products. They're great in baking, but they don't have any, as they say, There's no body to them. So they'll work in baking as a sweetener, but we need something that we can actually freeze. In dairy, we're freezing milk, cream, sugar, skim milk. In Italian ices, sorbet, sorbetto, frozen lemonade, we're freezing sugar and water. So that's always been the problem. The solution in the past for people like myself who are type 1 diabetic and we're trying to regulate how much sugar we use, or the keto-friendly people couldn't touch this because of the sugar, we used a product, it's a modified food starch called multidextrin. Multidextrin is a harsh chemical that you can use to freeze to make a sugar-free product, but it has a really bad side effect. If you eat more than a couple of ounces of it, it will give you diarrhea, plain and simple. And that's really not good for sales, because when someone eats your lemon ice and goes home and then they are sick to in their lower digestive system, they don't say, oh, I'm feeling ill because of the multidextrin. They're saying, oh, I feel terrible because of Steve Thompson's Italian ice. And the solution there is not to go back. I came across a product that I've now been working with for a while, and it's made from what they call rare fruits. It's a combination of different fruits from around the world that are turned into a powder, and it is sold on Amazon, so it's really easy to get. And that formula for the lemon ice and this one for the chocolate today, I'm happy to share with you. You just contact me, steve@emerythompson.com, and I'll be happy to give you the formula. There is one exception to that. I'm trying to give this to entrepreneurs like yourself. I don't want to give it out to large companies that we have put into business like Breyers, Bluebell, Hershey's, Ben & Jerry, Haagen-Dazs. Let them figure it out for themselves. I want my customers and people who are watching this video and who are thinking of getting into the Italian ice business to have a competitive advantage over the big mega corporations. So that's why in today's video you're not going to get the name of the product, but you call me, Steve Thompson, at 718-588-7300. That's my factory's phone number for Emery Thompson, or email me, steve@emerythompson.com. So here we go. It's real simple. It consists of cocoa powder, the rare fruits blend of sugar, and just plain old tap water. The chocolate I'm using is Benjamin P. Forbes, otherwise known as Forbes Chocolate in Cleveland, Ohio. It's a 100-plus-year-old company, and I personally think it's the best chocolate there is. Chocolate's very subjective, I admit that. My wife, Paula, who is our office manager here at Emery Thompson, likes to eat, I think it's Lindt chocolate bars that are 85 or 90% cocoa, and to me it tastes like chalk. I mean, it's supposed to be the best stuff in the world, cocoa-wise, but I don't like the taste. I like good old M&Ms and Hershey candy bars. So there's a world of difference in what personal taste is on chocolate. But everyone that tries my chocolate can agree on the Forbes chocolate. Again, Forbes is F-O-R-B-E-S chocolate in Cleveland, Ohio. You can speak to Cherish Matthews there. Call up Forbes. You can get the phone number quite easily. Ask for Cherish Matthews and tell her you want to make chocolate Italian ice, chocolate ice cream, chocolate sorbet. She'll be happy to help you with their chocolates. The next step, of course, is just tap water, and that's very simple. People say, is it like bagels in New York, where it's got to be New York water in order to make a true bagel or a true pizza? That's still true. If you're in Miami, you've got to duplicate the water of New York because Florida water is so high in mineral content because of being filtered through coral, because we are basically an island that's attached to Georgia. The water's not that great here. But everywhere else, use the local water. It's what people grew up on. That's what they're used to, so they think it's delicious. It's not New York water, but it'll be okay. Then the third thing, of course, is the rare fruits. And I take it all and I blend it. The thing about using a high-quality cocoa powder is the more you blend it, or the more, if you let it sit overnight, it's going to be a smoother, creamier product. So I have already... I've already blended it. A little side story, this is a rather expensive blender from KitchenAid. I like gadgets like this. My friend Jeff Markow, who has had a wonderful ice cream parlor, he does all the videos with me, and has a great course and a great correspondence course called Boot Camp, Ice Cream Boot Camp. He came up with an idea. He walked in one day and he had a portable drill with a battery pack, and he'd been to the paint store and he bought a long stainless steel rod with a little stirrer on the end. It's a paint stirrer. His whole complex system, cost a few bucks. Mine cost a few hundred. They do the same job, but it was a lot more fun watching Jeff's. So this is ready to go, and we're going to pour it into the CB350. Which is our countertop batch freezer. It makes 6 quarts at a time. Make sure the gate is closed, because the last thing you did was sanitize the machine and you left the gate open after sanitizing. So we'll just pour this in. There we go. We're going to go to the infinite overrun control, the Emery Thompson exclusive invention of mine. We're going to hit I want to make ice cream, and then we're going to go to Italian ice, hit that, and start. That starts the rotation, and it's at a speed that I want for Italian ice. Now I'm going to turn on the snowflake, which is the refrigeration button. And it's now running and freezing, and this will be ready in about 14 minutes. So we're going to come back and check it just about 14 minutes. Okay, it's ready to go. Let's pull it out and see what we've got. This is a 6-liter pan from gelatosupply.com. They're liners. I use a lot of them. They're great. In fact, if you call gelatosupply.com and use the code Emery Thompson, EMERYTHOMPSON, they're going to give you a discount. Now I'm going to turn off the refrigeration, and here we go. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I didn't make a full batch, but because I just wanted you to see it. But look how beautiful that is. Look how it peaks nicely. This is ready to go. Let's see what it tastes like. This is called a squeeze cup in New York. If you go to buy them and ask for squeeze cups, they never heard of it. It's known as a pleated, like a lady's dress, a pleated water cup. And the idea is we use a spade to fill it, and we squeeze it up from the bottom, and that's the way we New Yorkers eat it. So right like that. Oh man, that is good. And that's not going to move the needle on my blood sugar one bit. So if you'd like the formula for this, just contact me, Steve Thompson. The email address is steve@emerythompson.com. If you have any questions about our batch freezers that we've been manufacturing for 116 years, all made in the USA, all U.S. supply lines, parts available overnight, you call me, again, Steve Thompson, or you'll talk to Christy Brown or any of our other staff about machines. People have been asking me, where's Sammy? She wasn't in the last video. So, Sammy, come here. Come on, sweetie. Good girl. Right here. Look. No, don't go to Jeff. Look, look, Sammy. Come here. Come on. Sit. What a good girl. That's a good girl. We have 403 videos. We'll see you on the next one. That's a good girl. That's a good sweetie. Yes, you are. How about that?
That's a wrap.
Okay.